Hello, this video is about troubleshooting, and well, the first thing I want to talk about is that now the unique name. I'm going to repeat again because this is really important. You have to have a unique name, and you have to start with an empty comp. When you're starting with an empty comp, the name should be unique, and the script is most likely going to add an underscore at the end. Even if you don't like the underscore, once the effect is generated, do not try to rename this file. You will have to live with that underscore because it's very important. Otherwise, the effects will not work. The custom controls will not work. So, with that said, sometimes this thing happens. Sometimes it's probably because it depends on the machine. I don't know. I've tested this script on 4 machines. Now, in this machine, which I'm recording right now, which is a bit old machine, and it's slow as well. And sometimes when I try to create a text and then go next, generate math. And when I try to create titles, sometimes this happens. Nothing happens. That's what happens. The text field is here, the solids are here, but the title is not generating. Sometimes this happens. It never happens in my Mac machine. And the Windows machine, which I developed the title, did most of the 99% of the development work. It never happens there. And there's another Windows machine, and this one is also Windows. And both of these machines are a bit slow. Maybe it's an OS interrupt or something. I don't know, actually. I couldn't find it because it doesn't have a pattern. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. So if you're lucky, it won't happen. So what do you have to do? So if I click again, sometimes, yeah, it's not happening again. If you run into this situation, make sure that you don't have anything selected right here. All right? If you can remember, I had this one and this topmost layer and the bottommost layer selected. Just click here, deselect it, and just click in the projects panel and make sure that nothing's selected there, and switch back to select this composition again, and then apply the title. Now it's working. That's how you have to deal with it if that happens. Let's say at the end here. All right, I had to pause the video for a while to take care of everything. All right, you can always select this layer and scale it up. Come on, scale it up and down. Scale it down, or you can even resize the comp, as I mentioned in the previous video. And the other tip I want to share is that something I forgot in the previous video. Now, once you have, let's say that now you have created several comps, 10, 12 titles. If you have created all of that and you have all of them listed here, if you have done it all, if you want to apply the effect and you start the tool starts with step 1. And if you want to go to the step 3, now you have all your the solids generated, and even the reveal styles are set right here. And if you want to go to next, it'll ask you if the name is unique, and it'll give you an error. You must have only one layer in the composition, and so and so. So you can go to the next step. So in that case, actually, you can skip the order, because now you have already created all the solids. You can go to the step 3 using this button, or even to the step 4. using this button. In this case, actually, you can go to any step for that matter. There is a way to skip step 1, but I really recommend that you don't do so. So in a case like this, you can do that, because all you have to do right now is your solids are there, and you can go to the step 3 and start applying your style. Or you can even skip straight to step 4 and use these tools to randomize the order, and from start to finish, or reset the order, or whatever. And now the other and the most important thing, and not the most important thing, but one of the most important things, this folder structure. This folder structure has to be, these 3 folders has to be at the top of the element stack in the projects panel. If you can't find the projects panel, it's right here in the Windows menu. If you're trying to create the title, and if it is not doing its job, and for some reason, if it is stuck in the middle, what you have to do, what you have to check always, is that if these 3 folder structures are here, if these 3 folder structures are not there, then start over a new comp, or clean everything up right here, and try creating the title. What I mean by that is, if you have created like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, something like that, you know, the hash, this hash sign, I've started the name with hash sign just to keep it at the top of everything, because this hash sign has the top priority, as I found out. But in Mac, if you're using Macintosh, this is a bit different. I think if you start with, in Windows, if I even start with an underscore, it's still there. But in Macintosh, if you start with an underscore or something, this could change a little bit. This could move on top of these 3 folders. If the script found out anything above these folders, a folder or a comp or anything, because of the way you have renamed it, the script won't work. It stopped working in the middle of the process. In a case like that, you always have to check if these folders are there. If these folders are not there, then create them, or clean them up and start all over. And the other thing is that one of the biggest drawback of this tool is that it creates a heck of a lot of elements inside of these. You see this. You see all these compositions right here. These are all generated by the script. Script creates these folders, and inside these folders, and there are a lot of stuff right here, and all this stuff is created by the script. So, which means the file size, the size of the file, the AEP file that you're working on, can become really large very quickly. I mean, so what I suggest is that limit yourself to create only 10 titles per one file. All right? I think you can easily do that, because I have been rendering with the tool for a while now, and I've used more than 200 titles, and that's what I've been doing. I limit myself to, maybe you can go up to 12, even 15 if you have a good machine. But when the file size becomes 200, 250, or even 300 megabytes, the application starts to slow down, and because everything it has to load a lot of stuff to the RAM and everything, so it slows down. It takes time to save, and it takes time to move around. So limit yourself to 10 titles per file. If you have to create more titles, more effects, then start out a new project and start working there. So limit yourself like that, because that's one of the drawbacks with the tool. File size starts to get really big really soon. Well, with that said, that concludes this video, and that concludes the guides too, and there are some bonus videos. You can watch them. I'll be explaining how to draw masks and how to make clean plates and stuff like that, and you can watch them too. And but this concludes the guide for this tool, and so good luck with your project, and mail me via my profile page if you have any problems regarding this project. So yeah, thank you very much for purchasing once again, and bye bye.